On a cloudy Monday morning, Elon Musk stepped into the spotlight with a jaw-dropping announcement about the digital assault that nearly brought down his social media platform, X. In a scene straight out of a modern thriller, he explained that a heavy cyber attack, one that sent shockwaves through the system, seemed to have its roots in Ukraine. The platform had been acting up all day, as if an unseen force were playing with its very pulse. "We're not really sure what happened," Musk admitted during an interview on a popular business channel, his voice mixing honesty with disbelief. Yet, one fact stood out: a fierce barrage, marked by IP addresses from Ukraine, had targeted the system with all its might. Users around the world were left wondering, could this be the opening act of a larger digital war? As dawn broke, reports began flooding in from every corner of the globe. Since as early as 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time, frustrated users found themselves locked out of their accounts, staring at the stark message, "Something went wrong, try reloading." Musk later confirmed that X had indeed been under a relentless cyber onslaught. Now back online after hours of silence, the platform, home to roughly 600 million active monthly users, bore the scars of an attack that, by Musk's own words, could only be the work of a well-coordinated team or even a foreign power. He hinted that the scale of the breach was so vast, it must have been planned down to every last detail. In that moment, every glitch felt like a digital heartbeat slowing to a suspenseful pause, leaving everyone on the edge of their seats. All of this unfolded while international tensions were already running high. Just a short while ago, a storm of words had erupted when former President Donald Trump branded Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky a dictator during a heated Oval Office meeting. That encounter, filled with harsh words and bitter accusations of warmongering and ingratitude, ended with a stalled minerals deal and deepening divides. Even as some in Washington backed those fiery remarks, Ukraine's response was one of sharp indignation. In this charged climate, Musk did not hold back. He labeled Zelensky as evil and claimed that the Ukrainian leader was fueling a never-ending war with Russia. Zelensky wants a forever war, a never-ending graft meat grinder. "This is evil," Musk declared, echoing the sentiments of many who were tired of constant conflict. Meanwhile, as Zelensky journeyed to Saudi Arabia to meet Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, talks were scheduled for the next day between Ukrainian and U.S. officials, a last-ditch hope to finally end the war. The U.S. has even shifted its policy, now working directly with Moscow while stopping military aid and intelligence sharing with Ukraine. With every word, the world seemed to hold its breath. Could peace ever find its way through such tangled politics? In the midst of these global power plays, a different kind of storm was raging in the digital realm. A hacker group calling itself Dark Storm Team quickly stepped forward, claiming responsibility for the cyber attack on X. Known for its pro-Palestinian stance and its history of targeting those backing military actions in Gaza, the group announced that they had launched a DDoS attack, a move that floods a website with fake traffic, much like a jam-packed highway during rush hour. Cybersecurity experts from SpioSecure even spoke to the group's leader, who revealed that thousands, even millions, of bogus visitors were sent in one massive surge to overwhelm the site. The attack caused a digital traffic jam so severe that real users could not get through. At one point, more than 40,000 users reported issues, but by late afternoon, the number had dropped to around 1,000, showing that X's engineers had managed to bring the chaos under control. Yet, the unsettling question remains: what could this digital blitz be hiding for the future? Just as the digital battlefield was settling, another controversy was brewing over Musk's Starlink system. Over the weekend, Musk boldly claimed that his Starlink network was the backbone of the Ukrainian army, warning that shutting it off would make their entire front line crumble. This statement did not sit well with everyone. The Polish Foreign Affairs Minister, Radosław Sikorski, quickly jumped in by sharing the news on social media, pointing out that Ukraine's Starlink support cost about $50 million a year, paid by the Polish Digitization Ministry. "If Starlink ever turns out to be unreliable, we'll have no choice but to find another provider," Sikorski wrote. In a swift and sharp reply, Musk told him to be quiet and even called him a small man. Earlier, Musk had also hinted that Zelensky should be offered amnesty in a neutral country as part of a deal for a peaceful return to democracy in Ukraine. With tech and politics colliding so openly, every word felt like a spark that could ignite yet another controversy. Back home, the drama continued to unfold on a different front. Musk's push for deep cuts in federal spending, part of an initiative linked to Donald Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, had ignited protests across the nation. The plan, promising savings of over $100 billion, or about $650 per taxpayer, drew sharp criticism from federal workers and liberal groups alike. Demonstrations spilled into the streets, with angry crowds targeting Musk's automotive outlets. Protesters blocked dealership entrances, and in some places, parked Tesla cars destined for sale were even set ablaze by arsonists in Colorado and France. When asked about these attacks on Tesla properties around the world, Musk simply shrugged, flashing a smile as he said, "Always look on the bright side of life," before laughing heartily. But beneath that light-hearted moment, one couldn't help but wonder, can a smile really hide the storm raging behind the scenes? Each twist in this unfolding saga leaves us with more questions than answers. With cyber attacks, political feuds, and domestic unrest all tangled together, the stage is set for more surprises. What will be the next move in this high-stakes game where digital battles meet real-world drama? Stay tuned, the story is far from over.